first Facebook Live story time today. I'm going to just wait a minute or two until hopefully people arrive to the story time. I'm Patty from the Rockland Public Library, and Jessie is my videographer, and we're happy to be with all of you today. So it would be great, since we're doing this Facebook Live, if you could let us know when you arrive and you say hello to us on Facebook. That would be great. We hope you're watching. And I'm just going to sit here for a moment and smile. But then I will be beginning soon. While we're waiting, I'm going to tell you about the fact that the library right now, we're trying to keep our regular schedule of story times. Story times are typically on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 10:30. Rockin' Story Time is Tuesdays at 10:30, and our just regular story time and craft is Wednesdays at 10:30. There will be no craft today. And then on Thursdays, the library has baby time. I just want to also tell you that today, Jessie and Shane are going to be presenting a virtual STEM program. So get ready for that this afternoon at 3:45. We're also going to be doing some, we'll also be doing some online database information, and we'll be doing some other kind of programs too. We may even be presenting a house concert with a local musician later on this week, a little mini concert. But anyway, let's go. Udgay Ordning May, everyone. What does that mean? What's Udgay Ordning May? So that's a little bit of Pig Latin. Our story today that we're going to do has some nonsense words in it. So I just wanted to start off with Pig Latin. If you don't know what Pig Latin is, you definitely can look it up online, and I might actually link to, after this story time, a Pig Latin word generator, which is a lot of fun. So in order to prepare for this story time, I need to put on my thinking cap. It's time to get serious here. So I've got my thinking cap on, and then I have to recite a very, very, very serious rhyme for you to get us all into a serious place. Are you ready for my serious rhyme? Get ready. Form, banana, form, banana, form, banana, form, banana, peel, banana, peel, banana, peel, banana, peel, banana. Go, bananas, go, bananas, go, bananas, go, bananas. Form the orange, form the orange, form the orange, form the orange, peel the orange, peel the orange, peel the orange, peel the orange, eat the orange, eat the orange, eat the orange, eat the orange, form the apple, form the apple, form the apple, form the apple, chop the apple, chop the apple, chop the apple, chop the apple, eat the apple, eat the apple, eat the apple, eat the apple. Form the corn, form the corn, form the corn, form the corn, shuck the corn, shuck the corn, shuck the corn, shuck the corn, pop the corn, pop the corn, pop the corn, pop the corn. Form potato, form potato, form potato, form potato. Mash potato, mash potato, mash potato, mash potato. Eat potato, eat potato, eat potato, eat potato. Veggies with no pictures. And this is written by B.J. Novak. And I want to thank B.J. Novak for letting us share his stories online today. And I've got some questions for you guys that maybe you could share your answers with us on Facebook, either right now in live time, or you could share them with us later on if you're not watching this live. What do you think this book will be about? What would a book with no pictures be about? What do you think? Do you think that a book can be fun without pictures? I don't know. I'm going to find out pretty soon, just like you. And I have another question for you, because there's some imaginary words in this book. It's, have you ever made up your own words? And I made up a word with my good friend Jill when we were in high school. We made up a word, it's an exclamation that is tubalooba-zooba. And we still sometimes use that word today. And it can be, if you're really happy, you could be like, oh, tubalooba-zooba. Or if you're angry, you can use it, oh, tubalooba-zooba. If you're just really excited, oh, tubalooba-zooba. So, think about some words that you might be able to make up. So think about those questions and maybe answer them right now. But we're going to start reading this story. The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. This is a book with no pictures. It might seem like no fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures. It probably seems boring and serious, except here is how books work. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say. No matter what. That's the deal. That's the rule. So that means even if the words say, I wonder what the words say. Blork. Wait, what? That doesn't mean anything. Blurf. Wait a second. What? This isn't the kind of book I wanted to read. And I have to say every word that the book says? Uh-oh. I am a monkey who taught myself to read. Hey, I'm not a monkey. And now I am reading you this book with my monkey mouth in my monkey voice. That's not true. I'm not a monkey. Oh my goodness. Yes, I am a monkey. And also, I am a robot monkey. What? And my head is made of blueberry pizza. What? Wait a second. Is this whole book a trick? Can I stop reading, please? No! And now it's time for me to sing you my favorite song. A song? Do I have to really sing a glug, glug, glug? My face is a bug. I eat ants for breakfast right off the book is ridiculous. Can I stop reading yet? No, there are more pages. I have to read the rest. My only friend in the whole wide world is a hippo named Boo Boo Butt. Boo Boo Butt? And also, the kid I'm reading this book to, and all the kids, they're the best kid ever in the history of the entire world. Oh, really? And this kid is the smartest kid too, because this kid chose this book even though it had no pictures. Because kids know this is the book that makes grown-ups have to say silly things. And make silly sounds like, oh no, here it comes. Grrr, go wacko, magarumfadoo, ay, baroog, baroog, baroog. Ooh. Eep, blackety, blackety, glibbity, globbity, globbity, glibbity, beep, boop. Badungi face. Oh my goodness. Please don't ever make me read this book again. It is so silly. In fact, it is completely and utterly preposterous. Next time, please, 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 please choose a book with pictures. Please. Because this is just too ridiculous to read. The end. Bonk. I didn't want to say that. And that is the end of the book with no pictures by B.J. Novak. So, I want to ask you, I asked you, do you think a book can be fun without pictures? I asked you before we read that. I want you to think about that now and think about, do you think you've changed your mind maybe? Maybe a book can be fun without pictures. I'm going to ask you a few other questions. Because there was a monkey voice in the book. I'm wondering if you could think about, what do you think a monkey voice would sound like? If you could tell us that, that would be great.
Ook ook.
Jessie, that is an awesome choice. Good job. What silly word do you think was the funniest? I liked saying, blorf and things like that. There were so many funny words, though. Well, let's see if I can find the funny word page so I can share that with you again. Just one moment. There are so many funny words on this page. You can take your pick. And then I want to ask you guys, if you wrote a book, what would it be about? Would it be about your pet dog? Would it be about your annoying little brother or sister? Would it be about raindrops? It could be about anything. So think about if you wrote a book, what would it be about? I'm also going to share with you some activities that are fun that you guys can do, you all can do at home. And I'm going to send you some links to BJ Novak's website because he actually has some templates for these things. We'll put that below the story time. So things like making a robot monkey mask. What would a robot monkey mask look like? If you do make a robot monkey mask, I ask that you share it with us on our Facebook page. How about making a blueberry pizza head mask? What would that look like? Would it be really cheesy? Would the blueberries be big or small? Would it be all blueberries? And then also a really fun option is to create your own book. And you could pick just making a book with all pictures, or maybe a book like this book, a book with no pictures. And then if you don't want to write a whole book, because that's it's a rather in-depth thing to do. You could imagine, you could watch this again and you could imagine a different part of the story, and then you could draw what you imagine it is saying. So those are some options with this story, the book with no pictures. So this is going to be a short story time today, but I feel like, I didn't get serious enough with my first rhyme, and, things got really funny, and I think that things need to get serious again before story time ends. So, let's get ready, guys. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and one kid. One day my boss said to me, "Are you busy, Joe?" I said no. She said, "Push this button with your left hand." Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and two kids. One day my boss says to me, "Are you busy, Joe?" I said no. She said, "Push this button with your right hand." Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and three kids. One day my boss says to me, "Are you busy, Joe?" I said no. She said, "Push this button with your left foot." Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and four kids. One day my boss says to me, "Are you busy, Joe?" I said no. She said, "Push this button with your right foot." Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and five kids. One day my boss says to me, "Are you busy, Joe?" I said no. She said, "Push this button with your nose." Hi, my name's Joe, and I work in a button factory. I got a wife and six kids. One day my boss says to me, "Are you busy, Joe?" I said yes! And that is the end of Hi, my name is Joe. And that is also the end of today's story time. I want to thank you for watching us via Facebook Live. And I want to let you know again that we will be having baby story time tomorrow at 10:30. I also want to share with you that today at 3:45, Jessie and Shane will be doing a virtual STEM event on catapults. They, on the Facebook event, have listed all of the items that you need to make a catapult at home. and it should be a fun time. And I just want to say thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time, and we miss you, and we hope to see everybody soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.